Okay, let's just dive right in. If you've looked at the world of digital marketing recently, you know it's become, well, a labyrinth.
It really has. I mean, it feels like a new acronym pops up every single day.
Exactly. We're so far beyond simple SEO. Now we're
Mhm.
talking about CRO and GEO and AEO, the list of these highly specialized services. It just keeps going.
And that sheer volume of jargon, it's a signal. It tells us the technology that powers search has fundamentally shifted. We're moving way past the old game.
Right. We're in the era of generative AI now.
We are.
And that's really our mission for this deep dive, to give you a shortcut to getting your head around this huge shift. We're going to zero in on two brand new terms, AI SEO and LLM SEO.
hmm
And we'll use a really specific high-stakes example to make it real. Plastic surgery and cosmetic clinics.
That's a great example because the core idea here is that the whole battleground has changed. AI SEO and LLM SEO, they're designed to boost your visibility, not just in a Google search bar. But when someone asks a conversational question to something like ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, or even inside Google's own AI overviews,
Okay, so if those platforms are the new audience, let's break down the tools. What exactly is AI SEO?
well, AI SEO uses machine learning ML and natural language processing, or NLP.
Okay.
Think of ML as the tech that chews through massive amounts of data to predict what a user really wants. And NLP, that's what helps the engine understand the nuance in how a human actually asks a question.
Like, what are the best recovery tips for a facelift or something like that?
Exactly. It just helps automate and, enhance all those traditional SEO tasks.
So what about LLM SEO? That one seems to worry people. It sounds like it's just about churning out automated content.
Yeah, and that's the last thing you want in a high trust field like healthcare.
Right.
But it's so important to clarify this. It absolutely does not mean automated content creation. Not at all.
So what does it mean?
LLM SEO is all about optimizing your existing high-quality content. You're tweaking it so those AI answer engines can find it, synthesize it, and summarize it accurately for their users.
I see. So you're optimizing for the algorithm that's building the answer, not just for the person who might read the page.
You've got it. That's the key.
And this is where it gets really critical for the clinics we're talking about. Plastic surgery is such a high trust, high consideration field. So why is this AI and LLM readiness so vital there?
It all comes down to authority and trust signals. AI SEO helps build your brand authority by making sure that when an AI speaks, it's talking about your clinic.
Okay.
It ensures your content perfectly aligns with these complex patient-driven searches. So when an AI overview cites your clinic for something as serious as a surgical procedure,
That's a massive digital trust
a
signal.
huge one, it heavily influences that whole decision-making process.
That sounds like it must rely heavily on semantic SEO,
Hmm.
which is all about understanding context and, the relationship between ideas.
Precisely. Semantic SEO is the engine under the hood here. It strengthens that contextual relevance using things like structured content and entity-based optimization.
So that's the mechanism that makes it all work long term.
It is. It means you're not just trying to rank for liposuction cost. You're ranking for really detailed, trust-focused queries like board-certified plastic surgeon near me. It ensures the AI sees Dr. Smith as a legitimate medical entity, not just a bunch of keywords.
And what's wild is how scalable this strategy is. The source material shows this isn't just for one clinic. We're seeing it deployed across 20 different aesthetic segments,
From rhinoplasty to hair restoration.
and often with an offshore model that targets these hyper-competitive cities like New York, London, Sydney, all at the same time.
That global scale just shows you it's a competitive necessity now. By doing this, these clinics are fighting to earn those brand mentions and get that credibility boost on all the generative platforms. They're essentially outsourcing the complexity of becoming AI ready. So when we boil it all down for you, the key takeaway here is simple. Digital marketing has moved beyond just fighting for position number one.
That game is over.
The game now is about earning reliable brand mentions and building authority within the AI platforms themselves. Visibility is now defined by citation.
Which really raises an important, maybe provocative question for you to think about.
Mm-hmm.
If the future of search is all about these AI overviews and answer engines summarizing expertise for people,
Yeah.
how does your company make sure its credibility is already established and that its expertise is cited by an algorithm long before a potential patient or customer ever even thinks about clicking to your website? That's the real challenge.